Simulated racing can be awesome, but it can also be kind of a free-for-all. Interestingly, auto racing faced the same problem in its earlier days. Whether it was on the back roads, the beaches, or the city streets, the racing was fun. But there was always a certain level of chaos and danger, until some folks came along and put some order to all.
We welcome you live here at Charlotte Motor Speedway here for the first ever street stock race. We're about to go green here, first quarter through the race. Are currently under caution. Apologies about my inconvenience because of hosting issues. Lately, there have been back from the Philippines, and it has been hard to catch up with things. And of course, as usual, I can't keep up with the schedule. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot myself. Anyway, we're back here live. Welcome. Charlotte Motor Speedway here for round number 1 of the Street Stock Series. Number 26, Ryan Berry, going to lead the field to the green. Lap 13 out of 40 as Field is going to make his way to the restart. Green flag this time by Michael Bianchini, getting right behind, tucked up by the 26 car. The 4 car of Alex, we're going to fall back up to third. I mean, down to third, side by side for fourth place as a 94. He's going to blink a bit. They're side by side. That's Jackson Bench in that low side.
Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out.
Yeah, big one. One car on its roof. That's Dominic Howe. Upside down, lands it back on all 4. We're gonna get a replay of what happened here in just a moment, but that looked big. Looks like it was coming off of turn number 2. And somebody, looks like, didn't get enough real estate. Had it right in front of everybody. So we're going into 1. Oh. Yeah, what happened there was... That was a pretty interesting case. Man, you can see how many people really involved in that. You see the person right behind her just about stopping in that Miller Lite machine. So the 66 of, I think that's, what a way to start off the live stream, but American Smith, he was getting a bit of a huge push in the 13 of Vincent Laro. He's making his debut tonight. Vincent Laro in that number 13. He got a bump right here and he was being bumped by the 28. Laro really did it. He could have backed off 95 of, looks like that's Nick Miller. As you see the 22 take it for a wild ride. That's Dominic Howe. But right here, you see the bump right there. He shot up high, contact was made, everything was all on. Look at the 27. Oh, he hit the inside wall, yeah. Tough break for that. Number 27, Shane Sweeney. We're gonna go back live. A lot of people on pit road. Currently, leader has led 6 laps out of tonight. Out of the 40 we have displayed. Peter Kenny also involved in that 99. See Dominic Howe right there. Shane, obviously, one of the people involved, they stated. He went up the track. I mean, down the track. He hit the inside wall, but fortunately him, his engine isn't smoking right now. So good for him. For those of you who are interested in iSCAR highlights, we're gonna go ahead and release some for the truck race and stuff like that. We're gonna go side by side for a bit of a radio check. We'll be right back after these messages. we're back here live here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Currently Ryan Berry in that number 26 leads. I think we're doubling up for the restart already. Yes, indeed we are. We're gonna go green this time by. Charlotte 40. I'm sorry, there's some figuring stuff. There we go. Right, got it configured. If you're not new to iSCAR, you can go ahead and join us in the description, as we're going to hit halfway this time by. Ryan Berry is going to lead the field to the restart. All top 14 has been on the same tires ever since the restart. Michael Bianchini sitting in second, last year's winner. No, he wasn't last year's winner. That was
green flag
this time by, and Michael Bianchini. Ryan Berry did not get a great restart there. I think Michael Bianchini, most likely, they're gonna get a black flag unless that restart went well. You see Jackson Menchu there. He's just blinking in, out, in and out. He's gonna have to come up here in a moment. We'll find out if Bianchini did get a penalty because of that blinking. I mean, because of the restart. We'll see here in just a moment. Is Bianchini gonna lead it into 3? This time we survived the lap. Yep, looks like Bianchini is coming down pit road. That will be a penalty served by that number 10 machine, and a tough luck for that number 10. He was leading it, but unfortunate to him, he is going to be in a bad position once he comes off of pit road. That number 10, Michael Bianchini, serving the penalty. Now Jackson mentioned that 94 going to lead it. He has a bit of linking issues. Barry's going to follow him in pursuit. Not going to happen here. The 20 has a bit of help right at the bottom side with Alex Wheeler as the 94 gets put into the wall. Into the wall that 94 went, and that is no surprise because he has been blinking in and out for the past few laps, and he's going to fall all the way to 8th. He will lose a bit more positions now. 66 going to take a pick on him. Finally stabilizes himself. Meanwhile up front, we got a battle for the lead. 3 wide for the lead, and looks like Alex Wheeler wants to make himself racy. At number 20 of Andy Andrews going to be sandwiched here. He's been racing in the Truck Series very well. Let's look at them leaning all over each other. The 20 just about sideways. And the 51 going to follow in pursuit. That's Liam Sheen. And at number 51, they're looking 4 wide around each other as Bob Mertens wants to get in the middle of this, and that number 14. Bob, one of your rookies out in the field. Anybody with a rookie, just kill it. Oh, around goes a 20, Andy Andrews. He's gonna hit the wall hard.
Caution is out.
Will they slide up the racetrack? No, indeed they don't. And the number 20, and I think the 14 also involved in that. Yes, indeed. That 14 has a lot of damage. Hopefully he has a fast repair up his sleeve, or else his day is done. Under caution yet again. We're going to take a replay of what happened as we were heading off of turn number 2, and that 14's car, the engine just let go. On turn number 1, and the 4, ooh, just hooked the 20 in the right rear, and Alex Wheeler, he's probably the lucky one out of that, but he's the one who caused it. Right there you see the 4, you just took the right rear quarter panel out, number 20. Right, ape out. I think Alex was really trying to follow. You see the 20 bobble a bit, and Alex don't really want to follow. Just work that out. Yo want to drape out and go one to Alex and shot it into the 14 as they're out of control. And looks like that 14 is going to be a DNF now. Dominic Howell gonna get the wave around. He has good break for him. He's got a fast repair. 14, as I said, out of the race. Peter Kenny's sitting 22nd right now. Shane Sweeney also in 22nd. People are getting wave runs and stuff like that, as we're going to take a scroll away through the field to look at our current grid up. It looks like somebody's going to take the stay out. A lot of people, looks like from top 10, majority of the field has come in to take tires. Take a scroll our way to the field. Matthew Klein going to be lead his first laps of night under caution. Derek M. Smith followed up right beside him. We were talking about him earlier in that first caution we broadcasted. Steve McGraw making his, he's not making his debut, but he's making his, making a name for himself yet again. He's back here, up here in the top 5. Person on the freshest tires of right now, Corey H. Hartz, in that number 57. Ryan Kwan sitting also 5th. He's on 8 lap old tires. Corey Rexford in that 03. He's sitting P6. Jordan McEvery. Jordan McEvoy. Shit. I apologize about that. He's sitting P7. Vincent Lara. We were talking about him earlier, about involved in that one wreck. That's annoying. My parents walked in. Sorry. Fuck. Nick Miller, P9. Ryan Berry. See P10. What you call it? He was our previous leader before he came out and pit. Looks like everybody from 9th on back has pitted. Jackson's still having blinking issues. So we're getting set for the green flag. If you're now joining us, this is the Charlotte 60 at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Obviously in Charlotte, North Carolina, USA. Gonna be interesting in how this is gonna play out. Half the field pitted, half the field did it. We're gonna find out on how Matthew Klein's gonna set up this restart for this one. And this is gonna be interesting because Matthew Klein, not known to prone to running up front. It's gonna be an interesting restart and how this is gonna play out. Pace car gonna come down to pit road and Matthew Klein gonna lead the field to the green.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag is out. They're side by side for the lead, entering one. I'm gonna clear that 66 of Steve McGraw. We got trouble in the background.
Alright, man. Caution
Big
is out.
wreck!
Caution is out.
A couple of cars flying over. That has to be at least. Just at least. Oh man, we're still piling up. Just about. Definitely more than half the field. We just piled up into turn number 3. Oh my goodness. That was not pretty. We're gonna get a replay of what happened, but a lot of cars' day has probably ended. And this one as mild. That's one of the worst wrecks I've seen in a while at Charlotte. Not even at Charlotte, but in the Street Stock Series in general. Take a look at what happened as, bam, right there, multiple people getting turned head on into the wall. Oh my lord. I'm so shocked right now. That was huge. Well, see a look at it, and it looks like the number, I think the 21. Yep, indeed it was 21. Got turned up to the high side. You see the 4 and the 94 also got turned up to the high side. Oh, it looks like the 13 and Vincent Laro didn't get going in the restart, but they had all sorted out until somebody hooked somebody, and it was Nick Miller yet again. Flies up the racetrack, 21 gets airborne, and you see the full right there. Oh my goodness. That's as ugly as you could get right there. And this all happened within that 8th position. And you see the contact there with Alex Wheeler and Jackson Menchie, both of them go flying. My, oh my. I got a replay on board. This is Dario Dadgar as he tried to slow it down. He had nowhere to go there. Tried to roll through the grass, and ooh, 27 also got in his way. He's lucky his engine didn't blow up there. Dario obviously at the wrong place, wrong time. We're gonna also get one more view from the chopper cam. Bam, see the contact there. Bam! Oh my lord. Nick Miller's car totally destroyed. You see the 51? Liam Sheen, your Daytona shootout winner, just weave himself by. Watch this. This is how you dodge it. Wow, that's luck. That's all luck. He knows it. That's unbelievable. Go back live yet again. Just for blinking right now. Matthew Klein's still in the lead. And he's probably going to lead the most laps he's ever led in a race. As we're hitting that 10 to go mark, man, if these cautions start playing out to Matthew's Klein advantage, he's going to come out, he's going to come away with a really, really solid finishing position. And that might be that number 1 position. We'll find out here in just about 11 laps. Top 5 going to be displayed on your bottom left. Matthew Klein still leads it. Steve McGrow, Derek Smith, Ryan Kwan, and Corey H. Hart. They're gonna hit the start finish line. It looks like they're gonna be doubling up yet again for the restart. And it's gonna be that number 1 machine yet again leading it to the green. I think Matthew Klein has probably led the most laps out of everybody here. Nope, that's Brian Berry. He's led at 10. I don't know where the qualifying order stood. Everybody's sitting themselves ready. Doubling up for the restart. Still have a handful of cars left, but a lot of people still just about wore out. As usual as, I don't know what that car on the apron is doing. The 57. Excuse me. Here we go, come to green. This time by Matthew Klein. Gonna lead it to the get-go, the Indiana native. And hit the green off of turn number 4. Pace car's in. Feel gonna hit.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag as Stephen McGrow did not get going there. Derek M. Smith sitting on the low side. He's going to be tucked up on that number 1's bumper as number 1 going to blink a bit. As we go into turn number 1, the 83 going to down low, but Corey's going to deny him entering the corner. He's going to have a run. Stephen McGrow returns before as now everybody going to lay themselves in pursuit. Matthew Klein still up in the lead as the 66 gonna be tucked up right behind him. Corey Hartz and 5 cars are gonna be all over each other for this one as Matthew Klein gonna try to defend himself from everybody. And look at that 26 make a move. That 26 of Ryan Berry gonna make it 3 wide for the lead. I mean 3 wide for a second as Ryan Berry now gonna be right behind Matthew Klein as Klein gets into the bumper. Oh, what a block by Klein, but he is there. Ryan Berry all the way to the apron. He's not legal. There's contact. The one machine all the way to the apron. There's going to be more contact, and around they go. The 57 is going to go around hard into the wall.
All right, man. Caution
Oh,
is out.
another
Caution
huge
is
wreck.
out.
3 cars flipping over. The 57, 22, and 10. Bianchini. I think the 22 of Dominic Howe yet again also up again on his roof. Oh no, that was not pretty as Berry tried to shove himself to the low side. That did not work out as planned. And yet again, another huge wreck ensues in turn number 4. I'm going to show you a bit of a replay of what happened there. And by me, I think Berry just pushed the issue right there. He had no chance on the apron. There's a bit of respect. I mean, you can go on the apron, but that's a bit of a respectable line. My oh my. And that involved, yet again, 5 drivers. Take a look at it again. You see. I mean, Klein did leave a gap there, and Berry just shoved himself to the low side. If that was Berry, there's no line down there. There's definitely no line down there. He just pushed he really, really pushed the issue there. And yet again, we have a huge wreck. And I don't think Berry is happy. Klein, I would expect him to be happy about Klein, but again, driver mentality. If I were Berry, and I'd be shoving below there, either I was one forced down there, in which he really wasn't. He sort of pushed the issue there, especially coming into turn 3. He could have laid off and tried to get himself back in line. Again, this is a sort of like a restrictor plate race, so everybody's just about on each other's toes. So yet again, caution flag is back out, and Matthew Klein has currently led the most laps. Berry trying to retake the lead with 10, Matthew Klein with 12. But I mean, you never know. Matthew Klein is also on old tires. He's been on the tires he's ran on ever since the start of the race. If you're not just joining us right now, this is the iSCAR Street Stock Series, Charlotte number 60, at Charlotte Motor Speedway, Concord, North Carolina. Obviously in the USA because ovals. We're gonna get another restart for this one, and Ryan Berry is probably gonna time it out. Hopefully well enough to fling himself up into the position. And Matthew Klein's gonna just try to hold everybody off. And he's been doing so well. He's cleared out everybody on the restart, but you saw the charge in by Berry, as well as the number 10 machine of Bianchini. Made his self back from that penalty earlier. 5 laps to go. We'll see what happens. And Berry start peeking up right beside Klein. We're gonna just get a short break. We'll be right back after these messages.
iSCAR is proud to present its title sponsor, Tolsma Designs. Tolsma Designs breaks new ground with great paint scheme replicas on multiple vehicles such as World of Outlaw vehicles, Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series cars, iRacing Rally Cross cars, and many more. Please go check them out in the descriptions below.
Back here live again at Charlotte. We're doubling up for the restart, and we're going to have the 4 to go this time by. And Matthew Klein going to lead it to the get-go. This time by. Matthew Klein trying to pull up the biggest upset ever since Nick Miller at Talladega. We're going to get green flag this time by. Ryan Kwan going to be all over the back bumper.
Green flag, green
Of
flag.
that number 1 machine, and Barry timed a really good restart there. We'll see what happens down into turn number 1, but Barry's going to be all over Klein, hindering one. Most of that helps on the inside line, but Barry... Oh, Klein got a really good run through 1 and 2. He's going to... Just about, and Barry is all up the low side. Klein has no help. Barry's going to gun for the lead. He's going to pull Ryan Kwan with him. Can anything happen from this point on? 2 to go this time by. No help for Matthew Klein as I think we're wrecking back there. Oh, contact! The L1 goes around. That's going to be the end of it.
Caution is out. Caution is out.
Ryan Berry's going to be your winner. As Trey Patton gets turned. And that's going to be the end of it. Congratulations to the number 26 of Ryan Berry for picking it up tonight. But everybody's still on the throttle. I don't even know if they realize. I don't think they realize we're not racing back. Well, Ryan Berry is your winner for tonight's race, as now the field now slowing down. Somebody did not get the memo and just gunning for it. Hold up. Yeah, now you get slowed down. Checkered flag this time by. And that number 26 machine, Ryan Berry, gonna lead himself. 13 laps. Klein gonna lead 14. Well, Berry's gonna lead 14, but technically Matthew Klein did lead the most laps because Berry pulled up under caution. Berry's gonna be your winner for tonight's race. Ryan Kwan gonna come out second. Matthew Klein gonna come out third. Axford gonna come out fourth. William Schmidt in fifth. Dadgar gonna come out sixth. As we're gonna show results here in just a moment. Berry gonna pull the Earnhardt slider through the grass. Congratulations to that number 26 machine. Ryan Berry. We're gonna get a not a replay. Oh yeah, actually we do need a replay of what happened there with the number 01 of, I think it was Trey Patton was the one who got turned. Yeah, Patton's gonna come out. He's gonna come out. He's gonna come out 8th. Well, here's what happened. Juan looked like, yeah, everybody's just trying to shove themselves all over the place. Bam, that's a hit right there. Unfortunate Trey's night. That did not go as planned to him. Congratulations, Ryan Berry. We're going to get interviews here in just a moment. We're going to go side by side. You won't miss a thing. We'll be right back after these messages.
Just like a movie. just like a storybook. We are the future, we're the ones they won't overlook. It's time to be the
Alright, we're back here live here for interviews for tonight's race, brought to you by iSCAR, #1 rookie series and average racing league. You go ahead and check us out in the description of iSCAR.com and also on the iRacing website. And we're going to go ahead and interview our third place runner, and that's going to be the number 1 machine, Matthew Klein. Matthew Klein gonna pick it out third. Sorry, this is the wrong name. Matthew has led the most laps out of everybody in the field. Klein finished third. Yeah, you were leading the majority of the race. What happened there at the end? Talk me about the final run.
Well, Ryan just got me loose going into 2, and I just spun it. Kept it going, still finished third.
All right, man. How's the car out there tonight? You were leading a lot of laps. Actually, led the most laps out of everybody in the field.
Well, after lap 26, the car just went to hell, and I just kept it going.
Alright, man. Any sponsor to thank for tonight's race?
I want to thank George Tolsma Designs for the paint scheme, Chevrolet, and Ryan Berry for winning this race.
Alright, 10-4, man. Good luck out there next week.
You too, thanks.
Now is Matthew Klein. I don't even know where he started. But he started somewhere. Oh, he didn't even qualify, okay. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and pull up our second place runner-up, and that's gonna be the Ryan Kwan machine. For what you call it? Hold on, I'm gonna go ahead and change the name in chat. Name interview. We're gonna go ahead and interview Ryan Kwan here in just a moment. Oh, looks like Andrew went, Matthew Klein went from all the way back in 20th. So all the way getting himself up there. Hold up, I gotta change a couple things. A lot of people don't have apparently push to talk on their thing. There we go. Alright, we're gonna interview our winner now because Ryan Kwan won't hop into the booth. Or can't, or whatever's going on with him. Name interview. Barry. I'm gonna go ahead and drag him into the booth. Barry looks like he. Oh, yeah, I don't even know where he started as well. Probably results now being stale to me right now. But the only fortunate thing about it is he came out up top. Number 26 machine, Ryan Barry, gonna lead and take his first checkered flag of the Street Stock Series. Barry, talk about the final run.
Yeah, it was a good run. I had to come back because I ended up taking some tires around 25, lap 22, I guess. And, because Dom, my teammate, was telling me the tires kind of fall off. And so I just kind of was aggressive to get back up to the front. And then I got Klein loose before the last yellow. And, he ended up pushing me down to the apron. And I was not going to lift at that point in the race. And I kind of take blame because I came back up. I really had nowhere to go, which I expressed my discomfort and distaste in his driving there to Klein. And I guess it got in his head that if he did that again and pushed me down to the apron and let me back up, I was pretty much going to turn him. So I knew I was just going to have to get him loose again. And got him loose, got the bottom, and just kind of stuck it there and held on to it and got a win. I mean, it was a little bit aggressive race for me. Not how I wanted to win that one. Especially causing a big wreck, but I mean, you get forced in those positions, you don't, and you're coming to less than 10 laps to go, you don't really want to give it up going second, especially at Charlotte with these cars.
Alright, man. Talk about how the car handled out tonight. How was the car driving like?
Yeah, I mean, the car wasn't bad. Like, we didn't get any long run, and I haven't done these cars since Rookie Street Stocks, so I kind of just was talking to others and asking them what to do. And there were times where you would get pushed and it would get a little bit loose, but like, if you know how to handle it, it's not that hard to like make sure you're sticking to the bottom, and it's kind of fun knowing that your rear end is kind of pointing you where you go. So it was a blast to drive them when you got like a couple green flag laps on your tires and some racing.
Alright, man. Any sponsor to thank for tonight's race?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Pete Kenny for the design, Hunter Johnson's racing team, teammate Dom Howe, Vesculi, and Suicide Prevention. If you need some help, make sure you contact your Suicide Prevention hotline. And thanking you as well for hosting these sessions.
Alright, man. Can't wait to see you on track next week.
Yeah, 10-4, thank you.
That was Ryan Barry. All he needed was the win, and he plucked it out, and that's what he got. And that's gonna end it off for tonight. Thank you all for watching. We're gonna go ahead and close it out. Unfortunately, we missed like the first 10 laps there. I had a bit of a, of course, streaming issue. I slept through it like a dumbass. But yeah, all that matters is we caught some action tonight. We're gonna go ahead and cut to the credits. Go ahead and check us out next week. You can check us out tomorrow in our Lars Scrambler series. That's gonna be an exciting. That's going to be an exciting race for everybody to watch there. But other than that, thank you all for watching. We'll see you next week.
Simulated racing can be awesome, but can also be kind of a free-for-all. Interestingly, auto racing faced the same problem in its earlier days. Whether it was on the back roads, the beaches, or the city streets, the racing was fun. But there was always a certain level of chaos and danger, until some folks came along and put some order to all of this. Stuff like official racetracks, regulations about weight and equipment, and enforcement of standards. That's what gave us high-speed excitement, fast-paced action, and photo finishes. That's when racing became racing. The guys over at iRacing.com have made the same transformation in the world of sim racing. Sure, they've got the most accurate tracks and realistic cars out there, but that's just the start. See, iRacing analyzes the performance and results of each driver in every race, so you can be sure you're always placed in races where the competition will be tight, and that those reckless drivers who ruin it for us all are kept in the pits. Not to mention that with over 45,000 active members already in their vast community, you can find races day and night, so you can always get in on the action. You can even join a league of your favorite series. And since updates are always automatic, you don't have to worry about software and can focus on the track. Zip up your fire suit and check out iRacing.com.